Made with Unity. Huh. Okay, I guess we're just gonna go straight to the option. Make sure I'm recording. Well, I'll do my usual spell by the time that I get to the title. That's how I usually do this. Man, it's crazy. That's how I usually do my spell. It's very crazy. Alright, so there are really two gaming news, that I want to go ahead and put out there before we do our usual spill in terms of walkthrough and playthrough. They won't take long, I promise. Also, very much appreciate the likes and the kind of rare comments that we get. Yeah, let's just get straight to it. Okay, so this is a guy that I grew up with in college days, like literally in college days. This is read from Wikipedia, so of course it's not accurate, and there's more to tell. It's probably better to hear from the source themselves, but I'll go ahead and read the important news. Okay, so if you're a gamer or a person who just watch a lot of YouTube videos, or you definitely either grew up on kind of like in 2007, or you went to college in 2007, or such and such and such. Yeah, there was a guy called Okay, there was a show and a website, as you already know, Zero Punctuation. And I'm reading this from Wikipedia. Zero Punctuation was a series of video game reviews created by English comedy writer and video game journalist Ben Yahtzee Crenshaw. I probably pronounced that last name pretty well. From 2007 until 2023, which I'll explain. But basically, episodes were published weekly by internet magazine The Escapist. I'm reading this from Wikipedia, so this is not me actually from a script. This is me reading it from Wikipedia. Episodes typically range from 5 to 6 minutes in length. That's true. Videos provide caustic humor, rapid-fire delivery, visual gags. Oh, I'm very much aware. And critical insight into recently released video games with occasional reviews of older games and retrospect of the industry itself. Facts. Very facts. The guy pretty much was created by Ben Yahtzee Crenshaw, and if you grew up in that time, from 2007, I guess, to now, then you guys know he did a lot of, like, black comedy, insult comedy, satire, and video game reviews. That's literally the genre, because I'm literally reading from Wikipedia. Anyway, he did, like, 835 episodes, also written from Wikipedia. But, okay, so, of course, back in college days, that shows my age, yeah, I was introduced to The Escapist by a friend. And he introduced me to Zero Punctuation because he was all about that until he fell off. And then I continued it back to my college day because I like comedy. And so this was my comedy back then. In terms of video games, this was my comedy. And man, he made me laugh. It could have been the crappiest day, and he still made me laugh. It could have been the best day, and he still made me laugh. Well, anyway, he started in July 24th of 2007, and guess what? He quit, literally, he quit The Escapist. Was it Escapist? He literally quit The Escapist, but he quit after doing this for 16 years. That is dedication. Yeah, he left the company on November 1st of 2023. You're probably wondering if you're a fan of pretty much The Escapist, or let's face it, if you're a fan of Zero Punctuation, let's just face it, that was literally their selling point. And now that they lost their selling point, yeah, the Escapist is, how are they going to bounce back from this? They're not. They're absolutely not. Zero Punctuation was their best selling material. Even I know that. So, yeah. Well, anyway, let me read this last part, and then we'll get on to the other two news. Well, really, the other second news. On November 6th, wow, that was pretty recently, wasn't it? On November 6, 2023, Yahtzee announced that he had resigned from The Escapist with many other talents out of solidarity following the firing of editor-in-chief Nick. I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name that same day. So that means, well, let me finish before I add my 2 cents to it. He also confirmed that he did not own the rights to Zero Punctuation, we already knew that, leaving the future of the series in doubt. That means he's not doing the series anymore. The series is done. When you're leaving a big company, well, is the Escapist a big company? I guess it is. But when you're leaving the Escapist, that means you're pretty much you're no, you're gone. I mean, he did not own the rights to Zero Punctuation, but he was clearly the voice and he was the heart of that series. Without him, Zero Punctuation is gone. It's gone. So I'm gonna have to find him in another series. But a little bit of hope. 2 days later, on November 8th, Nick and Crenshaw announced that Crenshaw will continue making weekly short-form reviews under the title of Fully Ramblematic. I mean, it's not as catchy as Zero Punctuation, but I guess, hey, if you just quit a company who was pretty greedy, well, let's be unbiased until the end. The show will be hosted on Second Wind, Clever, a new channel formed by the staff who left The Escapists. Can't imagine why. Okay, so I was watching this other YouTube video, which brought up some really valid points, and I imagine other videos have brought up points too. It's corporate greed. It's corporate greed. And even Nick on, and you can actually keep up with that channel too. If you've been keeping up with Zero Punctuation, or just been keeping up with the editor-in-chief and Nick, there were some pretty much malpractice. They were treating they were treating Nick like crap, and it is basically corporate greed. They were exploiting their employees and expecting them to meet certain goals that were literally impossible. And then pretty much they fired Nick for no good reason. But I imagine I can't. These are just in my defense. This is probably rumors to you, and that's completely understandable. I am just basically a streamer, and so we're gonna hear the facts whenever it comes out. We'll hear the facts from basically Nick and, well, pretty much Yahtzee. We'll hear the facts from them. I think it's better to just go to the source instead of just talk about it, because I can pretty much talk about it all day, but I don't have the facts about it. It's better to literally go to the source, and I think they can explain better what's going on. But at pretty much an outsider view, let's face it, it was corporate greed, and we are very much aware, as a society, not to get in a tangent, but we're very much aware of how basically big companies, or small companies, it varies on the company. Let's put it as the unbiased, but let's just do it as a point of fact. Most companies take advantage of their employees. Some good companies treat their employees fairly. I'm not going to say all companies do. But there are some companies that do pretty much treat their employees like crap. I mean, Last of Us Part 2 was one pretty much prime example of basically putting their employees through the ringer, through pretty much unnecessary crunch time to make their game. Oh, yeah, their game was great, but let's face it, they had literally no lives to make a game that took years. So it's kind of the same scenario, but it was kind of one of those like the company thought yeah, I mean, if you really let's just let's just kind of just call it out. The company thought the employees needed the company more than they really thought the employees needed the company, but it was the other way around. They were like, "Bug this, we don't need you. We're gonna just do our own thing." Or as I like to, and I love doing this line, like as Miles said in Across the Spider-Verse, "Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing." Yeah, Miles, two true words to a point. I'm actually glad. I'm actually glad that Yahtzee's stepping out, and if this Nick guy is a good guy, and it sounds like he's a good guy, yeah, I'm gonna miss Zero Punctuation, but you don't need a show to define you. You just need to have the passion to do what you love. And sometimes you don't really need the big companies. Sometimes you just gotta set out, do your own thing, and say, nah, I'm gonna do your own thing. Didn't mean to be all philosophical, but it's kind of bittersweet. He ended his show, but at least he left on his own terms. At least he didn't get fired. He could have got fired, and it sounds like the escapists would just fire anybody. But we don't know the facts. I'm an outsider, so of course I'm looking at it from an outsider view. But you could tell that the company was trying to exploit their employees and expect their employees to bend the knee and just kind of like and do everything for them. But then the boys were like, you know what? No, screw that noise. I'm out of here. That's kind of just how it looks like it went down. Yeah, I'm gonna be sad that Zero Punctuation is gone, but hey, you're doing a new series. And if it's as great as Zero Punctuation was, and Zero Punctuation was just that kind of like groundbreaking that it didn't care if it pissed off the developers or anybody else, I just highly appreciate that it actually took a very honest lens and just no bars beatdown of games that were popular that didn't deserve to be popular. It kind of gave me a very open minded perspective. Anyway, that's kind of my personal stick of Zero Punctuation. I appreciate the time that we got for it, and it lasted a long time than I thought it would, but no, I appreciate it. And I think, yeah, if you're gonna end your series like that, I think that's the way to do it. Okay, so that's my opinion. Well, that's my opinion about that. Didn't mean to go on a tangent, but yeah, it's bittersweet. I think that's pretty accurate. Okay, so into other kind of, well, not pretty much marketing, but we might as well talk about it. So, PlayStation literally, or is it Sony now? Did PlayStation or Sony release it? Let's just say PlayStation. Okay, so they released the Pulse Elite wireless headset. And I was aware and I've been keeping up with it because I've been curious about it on both headsets. But yeah, basically, not trying to sell you anything. I'm just literally stating the facts because I'm literally looking on the PlayStation website of this. But the Pulse Elite wireless headset, and I'm going to actually read this because that one got my interest. So, as you guys are probably a gamer, streamer, or been keeping up with these PlayStation accessories, it has long battery life with quick charging. So, from what I read on the Pulse Elite headset, wireless headset, that kind of actually got me excited. We'll see how it goes. Maybe there'll be some video tutorial. So, one thing, long battery life with quick charging. Like I mentioned, it stays in play with up to 30 hours. Let's see if that actually carries weight of battery life, which is actually absolutely impressive. So, compared to the Post 3D headset, it has longer. I think it has the longest of the PlayStation accessory. It has the longest battery life, up to 30 hours. So you can literally do multiple streams for an entire day, and you pretty much it wouldn't bat an eye. And if you need to charge it, it only needs to charge up to 2 battery life. We'll see if that carries weight or if that's actually just kind of a rumor or it's kind of fake. We'll see. From a 10-minute charge. So you can get back in the action within 2 hours of the battery life from just hanging the 10-minute charge. And I'm looking at just the diagram. Okay, let me see how much time I took because it's 12 minutes. Okay, we gotta hurry up. I didn't mean to. Sometimes I subvert my own expectation and I like to talk about some gaming news that clearly took my attention. Plus, it's my channel, so I can pretty much talk nonstop about stuff that's not about the streaming and just kind of go into a tangent. Sue me. That's kind of why you guys like me. That, because of my charming personality, I'm basically a giver streamer, or I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something right. Anyway, it has a retractable microphone. That's kind of interesting. So if I'm kind of doing like let's just say a raid party or just a party with my friend in some rare cases, retractable microphone. That kind of won me over. It was really the long battery life. That's won me over, up to 30 hours. And it has intuitive controls, so you keep your head in the game with easy access, volume, and mic mute buttons. So kind of like the Pulse 3D headset, but it's just more of an extension of a retractable microphone. That's awesome. Up to 30 hours. And still the same features that I already enjoy with the Pulse 3D headset. It just has more features and longer battery life. I mean, if you really think about it, the Pulse 3D headset can last up to, on a good day, maybe 5 to 7 hours. So the fact that you're doubling this by just astronomical, it's impressive. I'm impressed, I gotta admit. Okay, so it says it's basically, I'm probably gonna mispronounce it, Pinar. Pinar? Is that a real word? Yes, it is. Pinar magnetic drivers. So studio inspired drivers reproduce reproduction reproduce. Wow, I can't tongue that today. Sound with near perfect accuracy along with the entire audible spectrum, so you can hear games exactly how the developers intended. So you're gonna get the best audio design if a game's made for like let's just say Dead Space. It has excellent sound design. You're just gonna hear it crystal clear. It also has multi-device connectivity. So if you have a Bluetooth, go mobile by directly connecting to your headset to. So it has Bluetooth features, which I feel like we should have the Pulse 3D headset, but I guess this is next level. And it does a dual device connectivity. I don't know. In terms of rating, yeah, that's pretty much a huge step forward. In terms of like, if you compare the Pulse 3D headset, this one blows it out of the water, and it's clearly next level. It's next level gen. I'm actually impressed. Alright, so of course, guys, you want to know what the price is, and if you've been keeping up with this device, you already know. So it looks like it's going for $149.99, and that's before tax. But, unfortunately, you won't get it, and it's only available in white because there's no other colors, because it's just coming out. It won't come out until February 21st of 2024. Why that long? Don't know. It has a 1 year limited warranty, of course, as everything. Yeah, I'm just kind of reading from the website. You can actually look at it. And what's included in the box, you may say? The wireless headset, obviously. The PlayStation Link, a USB adapter. Apparently, it's supposed to do like latency, loss, noise, so you can just hear everything just clearly, and there won't just be any like dips in terms of the sound. You'll just hear it clearly. Of course, there's the charging hanger, which kind of won me over. I'm curious of how that's going to work. I mean, will you need tools? Will you have to actually screw it in your wall? And I know how that sounds, but anyway. And there's a mounting plate, USB cable, printed materials with instructions. Yeah, that's kind of like that's like next tier. Like I'm impressed. I'm impressed. All right, how long have I been doing this? 17 minutes. So I pretty much went on a tangent about Yahtzee, quitting Escapist, and talking about the PlayStation Elite wireless headset. Did not mean to go 20 minutes, but I couldn't help it. These were some interesting gaming news. Now, Pulse Explorer wireless earbuds. Alright, let's just kind of rush through this. So, it has a built in battery and charging case. So, like every wireless Bluetooth headset, it has a charging case. Now, what makes this different? Well, it's made by PlayStation, so it's going to be absolutely impressive. So you can stay and play with up to 5 hours of battery life and up to an additional 10 hours via the included charging case. Not as, not as long as the Pulse Elite wireless headset, but still impressive. Compared to most wireless Bluetooth headset that can last a good 5 hours, the fact that you basically can get additional 10 hours via the included charging case, which is absolutely impressive. Integrated microphones, which that's impressive. So you can take calls and chat with teammates through two hidden mics. That's impressive. That's actually next level too. And in terms of wireless Bluetooth headset, that's for next gen. Also controls, so easy access volume and mic mute buttons as usual. Also automatic drivers, also the PlayStation Link, so it has multi-device connectivity. Now, what's the price? I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it. What's the price? Alright, build anticipation. It is $199.99. I don't get it. Why is this one higher compared to the PlayStation? Or sorry. Well, yeah, it is PlayStation Pulse Elite Wireless. But why is it higher? Why is it that much? I guess it's more advanced, but wouldn't it be kind of make sense that it would cost the same price as as the Pulse 3D headset? The Pulse 3D headset is $99.99. Wouldn't it make sense for it to be close to that price or just lower? It must be. It must be some really high class headset, and PlayStation must feel confident with this audio that they're going to charge this much. But I don't know. I mean, if you basically wanted to kind of stick with just like, let's just say out and about, and you're going to the gym, or just pretty much, let's just say you just don't want to talk to anybody, Wally, or going to the park, going to the gym, then yeah, I guess take the Pulse Explorer. I wouldn't. I would just take cheap headphones if you're going to the gym or some place out in public because that's kind of high dollar equipment. Why would you take it? That's risky. That is so risky. Hey, it's your call. It's your life. You're all adults, or probably teenagers or kids. I wouldn't take that. Especially the Pulse Elite. I would not take that out. I would keep it at your house and just telling you, just not advice, but I would keep those stuff, like, leave those alone. But yeah, if you want to just kind of test it out in the, like, just park or just outside in general, yeah, I think Pulse Explorer, yeah, Pulse Explorer, I said that. Anyway, Pulse Explorer, I think that's going to be the ideal, just the out and about. It would be interesting to see how that plays on your phone and in terms of PlayStation. And what's the comfort level? I imagine the Pulse Elite is going to have more comfortable earbuds like the Pulse 3D headset. But I'm curious of that retractable mic. I'm leaning more towards the Pulse Elite wireless headset because the price is pretty reasonable, and it makes sense that they're going to charge $50 extra compared to the Pulse 3D headset, just because it has more features, next level, it has better sound, and the longest battery life compared to all three accessories. If you compare it to the Pulse Explorer, the Pulse 3D headset, and the Pulse Elite, it's the reason why it's called Pulse Elite because it has the Elite in everything. I'm sorry, Pulse Elite is kind of winning me over. Well, we'll see some reviews and videos and all that. But yeah, that was kind of my 2 cents on that. I was curious about that. Okay, now let's start the stream. I didn't mean to go into a long tangent. I really didn't. But obviously, I really wanted to talk about Yahtzee quitting a show that he's been with for a while. And of course, I wanted to talk about the new PlayStation accessories because, yeah, it's greed, and, pretty much it's Sony. It's Sony. They're just here to make money. Just like Xbox and everybody. Everyone's trying to make money. I mean, I can't think of any company that's actually in it for not the money. Sadly, even the indie developers, even though they say they're probably not in for the money, let's face it, they are. We live in a time. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so music volume's up. Voice volume. The reason why I'm playing this game is I actually heard that it did some pretty good on reviews. Not like the best, but surprisingly good. Okay, well, let's get started. Did I do it? Oh, I guess I'm gonna launch the game. Yeah. Okay, this game was made with the belief that nobody is wrong for being what they are. Wait, what? This game contains explicit content, including extreme violence, sexual topics, and depiction of. Oh, okay. I. That was a disclaimer, kind of like Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay then. Okay, so I think the disclaimer said it best. So yeah. I think the disclaimer said it absolutely best. So if you are easily offended, I think you should take those disclaimers in mind, and probably this is not going to be the channel for you. But hey, you've been warned. I think that the pretty much developer is very much aware about this. Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone you're in. Welcome to the Missing JJ Macfield and the Island of Memories. Very long title. It's been a while since I had a long title. Alright, so, as usual, there's really no PlayStation Plus, well, there's no PlayStation Plus Essential that I'm actually going to be doing this time. So, what I'm actually going to be doing is focusing on this new game, 2 videos, and then we're going to do our alphabetical order, pretty much alphabetical order of where we start. We pretty much got to a little bit of the M, and I'm excited about the next game, absolutely. Well, let's get started with this one, and we'll head to that one. So excited about it. Alright, yeah, anticipation's building up. Alright.
JJ!
Really? That's her name? Oh.
Hey, this way.
Are these girls? I'm gonna call it out. Lesbians? I mean, the disclaimer kind of let us know what.
Memoria Island.
Oh.
A remote island in North America, just off the coast of Maine.
Does this exist?
Filled with artifacts left over from the good old days, this island has the power to awaken the formative memories of all its visitors.
That's pretty specific.
The island's ancient inhabitants called it Alapo Grimo.
Alapagama. Whoa, what the? Whoa, whoa!
Which means place to find the lost in their long forgotten language.
Okay, foreshadowing much. I mean, I imagine that's why it's called pretty much Memory Island. I'm calling it Memory Island because are you going there to remember stuff, or are you there to have memory?
Nuh-uh. No, you always say that.
Really? Oh no.
Nuh-uh. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh, stop it.
I have no idea who these voice actors and voice actresses. I looked them up
It's
too.
such a beautiful night.
Okay.
Yeah, it sure is.
It feels like we're the only people left in the world.
Oh, they're in a relationship.
Hey, JJ,
Okay, what's your real name?
we'll be together forever, right?
Whoa, Emily. What exactly are you asking?
What do you
Well-
think she?
It's just, the stars look so pretty.
You're such a romantic.
I mean, isn't this a romantic moment?
You're one to talk. You just hide it better. You love this kind of stuff, don't you?
I certainly don't hate it.
I kind of ship them. Oh, she's getting close. And yeah, they're lesbians. Are they? Yeah, they are. They are. They are very much kissing. Yep. Wasn't.
JJ! Hey! JJ! JJ!
Whoa! What the?
Emily?
Okay, this took a turn. Yes, PlayStation's asked the right thing. Where the heck did Emily go? I'm sick. Wait, why did I get a trophy for that, PlayStation? Okay, I guess I'll go this way then. Okay, the voice acting is actually pretty great. It's nothing to... I mean, it's not like the best voice acting, but it's actually not bad. Huh, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Plus, I like the story pace of what's going with. I'm curious. It's like a mystery that's actually kind of had a interesting setup, a very unique setup. Okay. I'm kind of glad I looked this game up. I didn't know too much about it, and now you got my curiosity. Oh, hey, what's going on? I mean, they did kiss, right? I mean, they literally kissed the girl. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay. Okay, seriously, what is her name? JJ? Jelly Jam? Haha, there's my joke. Jane Johnson? Okay, come on, guys. You can definitely leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Come on, leave a comment. What's the JG stand for? Please no spoilers. I actually do not want to be spoiling this game. This is the one. Hey, what's that? Are we playing Sonic? Because I'm seeing that. I imagine I can climb up this, right? I mean, yeah, that it totally makes sense. Huh. So what happens if we collect all of them? Power-ups? Okay, move it. Well, I mean, I imagine a box would be... So is this a puzzle game? Is this a murder mystery? I like when a game, especially this type of game, actually has me figure out stuff. Okay. Let's just see what this is all about.
Hello?
Guess I'll crowd this. What the? Is that? Jeez, what was that shadow creature?
Emily?
Yes, just shout Emily.
What was that?
Well, nothing good, Sherlock. Okay. Who's this person? Doing some Metal Gear Solid with the crow. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Did that thing just disappear? No, that body just disappeared. Okay, that's... No, that doesn't seem like that happens all the time. A white owl.
Is anyone there?
Ah, that's useful. I wonder what the puzzle mechanic's gonna be like. I imagine it's not gonna be like the best, but the story's got me hooked. I might have to recant on that voice acting. I mean, it's not bad, just we haven't heard enough of it. Yeah, interesting. So, I mean, they're gonna tell us what the shadow creature is, right? Before we open that, let's just crawl up and get these Sonic the Hedgehog green looking things, obviously. There you. Just keep turning, just keep turning. And it worked. Hey, it's a bunny. And the bunny runs away. Of freaking course. Why do all the bunnies run away from me? Okay, so how do I get up here? Maybe I just... Wait, can I crawl and then push? Nah, I guess it wouldn't be that easy.
Who's there?
Okay, now I gotta try to get used to the voice acting. I don't know. It's gonna be dicey on the voice acting. I don't think it's bad, but... Okay, there we go. Easy. Okay, maybe I push this other one and then it'll push over somewhere. Ah, that makes sense. And then, oh voila! Awesome!
Emily, where are you?
Over? No, I'm not gonna do some Scooby-Doo parody. Anyway. I wonder why the game warned us about the disclaimer of very, very dark topics, but we haven't seen it yet. In fact, it was kind of a heartwarming, sweet... Is that a rock? Yeah, danger, fall to blow. Okay. Really, that easy? Ha! Funny. Alright. Just keep climbing. Whoa! Ha! Alright, we'll have to keep that in mind. Going up. All this for her girlfriend. I don't know, I feel like this shadow creature is gonna show up. What's a good bet that it's gonna possess Emily? Pretty good bet. Man, this girlfriend must be worth it if you're pretty much literally going through fields in a dark thunderstorm for this person. Okay, well that windmill's on fire. Is that, am I calling it right? Oh, you know what happens with thunderstorms. Dark foreshadowing. Hey, what's that over there? That is fire. That is fire everywhere. Really am enjoying the art style. I think the art style fits very well. That's not good. Ooh, and she is dead. She is absolutely dead. Okay, so you can actually die in this game. I really just die. You could not die. Oh, how is Ron? literally struck by lightning. And she's burning alive. Oh my gosh, it's just all kinds of... Wait, what the heck? Is that a man?
Sharks administer that Major Hemorrhage. Major Hemorrhage.
Yeah, clearly.
Major Hemorrhage.
Okay, are you gonna help me or not? So let me get this straight. This girl just pretty much straight up dies. I mean, she is technically dead. We haven't even been playing the game long, at best. 10 minutes? So you're saying that the main character just freaking died, not from just a lightning strike, but being burned alive? My gosh. Ooh, what the? Okay. This took a turn so much. Okay, this took a turn. Yeah, you technically died. What? Yeah, that's Ash. So, this...
Tell me that what I hear is true and I am not dreaming. Show me the way that I can find all the answers I'm seeking. Steady, the fire burns my skin, but I cannot feel it.
lyrics that actually...
Ready tonight to take the bullet with my name on it. Take me down those old cobbled streets where we used to meet. Maybe that way I can see the sun and the stars again. The sun and the stars again. Ooh.
This is depressing. This game is too clever than it should be. I don't care if people don't play this game. This one surprising.
JJ.
So our main character died. Yeah, our main character died, and that's so clever that the title is still there, and it's just taking her time. Yeah, that one surprised me. I was a little speechless because of what the actual freak just happened? No, I know what happened. It's just, it took a turn so much. And I'm sorry, taking a pause for effect. Am I playing the same game? I was literally just playing two girls on their first date, and then one of them straight up dies from thunderstorm and burned to death. That song was very fitting. Absolutely fit, because the girl literally died! What the... Oh, okay. Huh? Okay. Are we really... So your plushie that kind of faded away can talk. Wow, this is actually really unique and clever storytelling. Oh my gosh, that's how we actually would text. I mean, that's a pretty reasonable question. Yeah, lightning straight up hit you guys. Oh, this game is going to be so unique. And I know people are not going to play it. I know some people are... They're open-minded. Some people are open-minded. They'll actually give anything a try. A game that they even might suck by everyone's standards. But then there are some developers who... Yeah, that's pretty much sums it up. And then... What? Just... What? So this girl can not straight up die, can she? This girl cannot straight up die. But has she already... Yeah, I mean, she asked literally, am I dead? I was like, yeah, I think you're straight up dead. So she's undying, she's immortal? Oh, this again. Well, I imagine I could just swing like Tarzan. Yeah, now I can see why it's rated M. Oh, it's rated M. Now I'm very curious of how this will end. I mean, will she find Emily, or is Emily already dead? Oh, crap. I mean, I could have just probably crawled. How the heck am I supposed to... She literally can't die. My gosh, you're Wolverine. You're the Wolverine of this universe. Or I guess Deadpool, if we're also being technical. Okay, so she literally cannot die. How am I supposed to... Wait, couldn't I just throw the body part?
Emily, where are you?
Somewhere, I guess. Is this quicksand? This is freaking quicksand! This is dark. How am I supposed to... Okay, so maybe if I just throw it up here. There you go. Or I guess it's mud too, if you really want to be technical about that. Oop. Okay, maybe I can... You know, I could probably... hit the thing right there. And come on. Thank you, Isaac Newton. I mean, it was pretty simple once you think about it. Okay, so seriously, what happens if we collect all of 271? Also, how long is this game? I imagine it's not very long. Yeah, this was a pleasant surprise. Now I'm curious of what will be on PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium. No one... That's the thing. It has not been announced. I feel like it should be announced, but it's not. Maybe it's because PlayStation Plus Essential took for a while. It's very odd. This has been an interesting month. I mean, pretty much Yahtzee quitting Escapist. I was not expecting that. I might drown. Come on, there you go. No, no. That was a horrible throw. Tom Brady would be not impressed. He'd be sad, probably crying again. I mean, a Tom Brady joke. Feel like that should have worked. Let's see. Yep.
Hello?
I got used to the voice acting, but I do like the characters. Yeah, the JJ... Okay, seriously, what is JJ's real name? You don't name a character with such a pretty much enigma of a name without pretty much being that they're not going to be like it. They're going to have a major plot point. Easy puzzle. Come on. Ah, dang it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Is anyone there?
Obviously not here. Got it. Excuse me, just stepping over there. Go all the way down. I know how that sounds. Oh, this is all kinds of horrible. Okay, maybe if I put my weight on the board and do this, of course I'll do that. You know, wouldn't it make sense? No, no. Ah, there goes my leg. That's just... How am I supposed to... Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of trial and error. But you know, the puzzles don't frustrate me than it should. Is that weird? I feel like they should. I wouldn't say this is the most violent game, but yeah. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Seriously. Seesaw, by the seashore. Okay, maybe... I mean, how many body parts can she lose? I think that she's literally crawling on her belly. Okay, that absolutely answers that question. Oh, that's from Lightning. Don't get what the deer was all about. Wait. Oh my gosh, this is a morbid sense of how to solve this puzzle. And now I know how to solve this puzzle. Oh my gosh, now I know how to solve this puzzle. Which is actually messed up, but I feel like that's what the game's going for. I don't think the game's going for this, right? I mean, oh come on! Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that simple. Alright, let's take a short break, and then we'll be back after this short commercial break. That means I'm taking a minor break, and we'll be back.